So now we are going on to shampoo. Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you are doing well. Today's video is going to be on my 2.5-year SISTERLOCK anniversary. I really can't believe it has been that long since I got my SISTERLOCKs installed. But in today's video, I'll be updating you guys on the last 6 months since my 2-year update. If you wanted to watch that, it will be linked down below with all of my other SISTERLOCK updates. So definitely check those out if you want to see how my SISTERLOCK journey has progressed. But for now, we're just going to jump straight into my 2.5-year SISTERLOCK update. So first, I want to talk about hair growth. I'm pretty sure I was convinced in my last video that my hair had reached a plateau and it wasn't growing as fast anymore. It turns out that I was just being impatient, and my hair has been growing steadily through the summer and winter. I thought in the winter it would like slow down, you know, like a plant, I guess. But no, it grows the same in the winter and the summer. I don't know if that's a thing or what, but I guess because it's always in a kind of protective style, the harsh winter weather doesn't affect my hair as much. And I guess it's been easier to take care of my hair all year round. For example, in the summer, I would wash my hair a bit more than in the winter because it would get kind of sweaty and disgusting. So technically I'd be caring for it more in the summer than the winter. And I mean, in the winter I really left it to like the last day to have to wash my hair, because washing my loose natural hair was a pain, to say the least. I have naturally very curly and coily ends, so when you try and blow dry or brush when it's wet and just it's not going well for me. So the fact that my hair is much easier to look after means that I care for it all year round. Also, I would like to answer one question that I get quite a lot. I do not use any type of hair treatments or growth serums that makes my hair grow this fast. I just have naturally fast growing hair, and I know that's not what you guys want to hear. You want me to point you to this product that's a godsend and it's absolutely amazing and you can get the same results with your hair, but unfortunately not. This hair growth is 100% natural, if you want to say. I do not use any hair growth serums at all. That's not to say that I won't use them in the future. I have nothing against hair growth serums. I'm just being honest with you guys that there's no special thing that I do to my hair to make it grow this fast. Oh, and I don't take any hair tablets or pills or eat specific foods to help my hair grow. I just eat like a normal person. So I really just wanted to clear that up because that is literally one of my most asked questions. Another thing that I get asked about a lot is my hair care routine. So I have a super basic hair care routine, if you want to call it that. I'm kind of just doing whatever my hair needs, but just to kind of categorize it for you, I'm going to tell you what I do on a daily, weekly and kind of monthly routine. So my daily routine is to mist my hair, and I did say mist on purpose. I will explain that later. And if I'm leaving the house that day, I will obviously style my hair into something, or if I'm staying at home, I will either leave it down in a bun or in a protective style like braids or cane rows, and that's it for the daily. For the weekly routine, I will do some sort of hot oil treatment, if you want to say that. I basically wet my hair with some warm water and add coconut oil. I mean, I would hardly call that a treatment, but it's just what I do with my hair to keep it moisturized and hydrated. But if I want to go like one step further, I will do a shower cap steam. I have done an IGTV video over on my Instagram about my shower cap steam, so if you want to know all the details and whatnot, then head over to my Instagram for that. But I will briefly explain here and now. Basically, I dampen my hair with warm water and then warm up some coconut oil in between my hands. I spread it across the lengths and the ends of my hair, and then I quickly braid up my hair, put my shower cap on and have a nice long steamy shower. And then when I get out of the shower, I undo my braid and my hair just feels so hydrated and moisturized. It's lovely. I would not recommend this for anyone that has baby locks you will slip and slide right out of your Sisterlocks if you decide to do this shower cap steam. This method is definitely for more mature locks, like a year at least or over. If you already have a problem with slippage, do not do this technique. If you don't have a problem with slippage and then you start having a problem with slippage after you start doing this technique, stop it, because I don't want to get in trouble with anyone's loctician because their hair has slipped when it shouldn't have. So definitely be careful with this technique. It is super hydrating, which is the opposite of what baby locks need to thrive. Okay, so now onto my monthly routine, which is basically I wash my hair every 6 weeks. I know for some people that's kind of like ooey, but for me it really works. Not only do I feel like my hair doesn't actually get that dirty in the 6 weeks, but when I did try to wash my hair every 3 weeks, I found it got so fluffy at the root. I have a lot of wispy baby hair at the edges and throughout my head, and they just frizz up like crazy when I wash my hair but don't go and get it retightened. So for like 3 weeks out of 6 I look like a fluffy little chipmunk, which is not the look that I'm going for. So 6 weeks it is. So that is it, guys. That is all I do to my hair. Not very exciting, I know, and I feel like I need to apologize because I want you guys to have the same thing or even better than me, but there's nothing I can really recommend other than keep it simple, keep it natural, and keep it cool. Okay, I don't know where the keep it cool came from. That's just weird. All I can say is listen to your hair, find out what it likes, what it doesn't like, and you basically just follow its rules. Like if your scalp is screaming at you if you didn't wash it for 6 weeks, then wash it sooner. Or if your hair gets particularly itchy, if you use a specific oil, then stop using that oil. And so on and so forth. I think you guys kind of get the gist. In my earlier years of my Sisterlocks, I had to figure all of these things out as well through trial and error, so I would highly suggest you do the same. So next we're going to go over spritzing versus misting, like I mentioned earlier. I know this comes a little bit late for me myself. My hair is already matured, so it doesn't really matter how moist I get it. So for basically the whole of my Sisterlock journey up until like 3 or 4 months ago, I was spritzing my hair with this spray bottle. There is nothing wrong with this spray bottle. It just sprays quite large drops of water at your hair, so it tends to oversaturate the hair very quickly. But with this mister, the spray is so fine, it's literally a mist. I think, shall I just... Did you see that? Can you see that? I'm not even sure if you can see that mist, but it is super fine. So even if I press this the same amount of times, the amount of water that actually comes out of each is totally different. So psychologically, nothing's changed, but in reality I'm using like half the amount of water than I used to, but with the same satisfaction of over spritzing. I don't know if that makes any sense. If you are not an over spritzer, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but you know who you are, those people that love to spritz and spritz and spritz and spritz. The mister is a very good option for you, especially if you have baby locks and you are trying to reduce the amount of moisture in your hair. This can give out a continuous spray, so you can do your whole head all in one. You can also mist your face while you're at it. It's lovely. And also I mist my plant baby with this, so it's very versatile. I just typed in continuous mister in Amazon and it was basically the first one that came up if you guys wanted to grab it. So yeah, that is my little mister trick. Okay, so now onto braiding and bundling. I think in my last update I was still doing 5 bundles even though my hair was mature, but now I am on to 4 bundles. I don't know how it's possible that I'm so nonchalant about spritzing and overspraying, but as soon as it comes to wash day I'm like, oh no, think about that slippage. So yes, I'm on 4 bundles now, but after I've gone past my 4 bundle moment, I will be going to like a full loose wash. I don't know why it makes me so nervous. What is wrong with me? It's just water. It's just water. Imagine it's just one big Spritz. Okay, so now we're going on to shampoo. Thank you all for giving me your shampoo recommendations in my last video. I was thinking about trying my hand at some other dandruff shampoos on the market, but to be honest, nothing screamed out at me, nothing grabbed me, you know, and I want to be grabbed. So yeah, I kind of just decided to stick with my SISTERLOCK dandruff shampoo. I just bought a new bottle a couple of months back, but when that one has finished, I'll be out on the hunt again. Maybe there's going to be something new or that I haven't seen before that is going to catch my eye, but until then we are just going to stick with the SISTERLOCK dandruff shampoo. It still works just as well as it did when I started using it to now, so there is no real rush to find another one. So yeah, that's all I have to tell you about my shampoo. Now on to shed hair, which is like a recurring theme in my SISTERLOCK update videos. And yes, I still have shed hair, and yes, it is still traveling down my locks as my hair grows, but I'm kind of over it now. I mean, what can you do? If you see it, then you see it. If you don't, then you don't. I'm too scared to grab some scissors and cut them off manually, and I'm also too scared to dye my whole head black. I've never dyed my hair before, ever in my life, so if I don't need to dye my hair, I'm not gonna just do it. We are just gonna leave it as is and get on with our lives, because there's a lot more pressing matters for us to be worried about right now. So on to nightly braiding. I basically don't nightly braid anymore unless I want a nice curly braid out the next day. I will just sleep with my hair loose inside my satin bonnet, and that will just be me done. I do not have an issue with frizziness anymore, but when I don't braid my hair to stretch it out, it does get a tiny bit shorter and it does go basically straight. So I don't mind that when I'm basically chilling around the house or just going to work, like nobody cares. I mean, my hair definitely looks better when it's stretched and slightly curly, but I can't be asked, you know. I just realized that if you haven't seen my previous SISTERLOCK updates, that probably doesn't make much sense, so let me explain. So I used to have super frizzy ends when my hair was about like 9 months to a year old, and I was so confused about how to tame my frizzy ends until I figured out that if I braid my hair every single night, that it would dramatically reduce the amount of frizz. So that, along with a few other techniques, was how I was able to reduce my frizz and close up my ends and ultimately allow my locks to mature to how they are today. I have another video on my channel all about how I tamed my frizzy ends, so go and watch that if that's a problem that you are having. But back to today, I don't experience any frizziness at all. Even if I don't braid my hair for the whole month, it will just get a little bit shorter and straighter, but that's it. So yes, I'm really happy with the final form of my SISTERLOCKs. They really haven't changed much in the last 6 months to now, so I feel like this is how they're just gonna be. So I am super happy with my results, especially if you've seen my pictures from my installation. Oh, I was scared. I had zero idea that my hair would turn out like this. It just makes me feel so happy and warm inside to know that my SISTERLOCK journey has inspired some of you guys to go and bite the bullet and get your SISTERLOCKs done, and now you are happy and enjoying yours as well. It really means a lot to me, especially because I was in that exact position 2.5 years ago, so nervous, so unsure about what to do with my hair. I really needed that inspiration and that courage to be like, look, you know what's best for your hair. Just do it. Look at all these beautiful results that everyone else is getting. You can get that too, boo. So I am very thankful to be able to give back to a community that gave me so much when I needed help. So to everyone that's been inspired by my journey, I just want to say thank you for letting me be part of your journey. So please comment down below your journeys so we can all have a little chit chat. And yeah, I think that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found it informative. And don't forget to subscribe to see more videos in the future. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Zarita, where you will find a lot of selfies actually, but also little bits of information and small updates about my hair and lifestyle as well. So I'll see you guys over there. But for now, I think we're going to wrap up this video. I will see you guys in my next one though. Bye!